you have to focus with me here because this is where the motivation will come in. May peace and love be upon you. I wanted to talk to you today about the one advice that I learned to motivate me to keep posting on social media. Whether you are posting art or promoting a product or anything, you're starting small, you don't have a lot of views, you don't have any followers. It can be challenging to continue posting when you feel like nobody's watching or nobody cares. But the thing is, you care and you enjoy doing this, whether it was crochet or any type of art, or you're singing or you're drawing. You want to share the joy that you feel with the world. So this should be a motivation enough to keep posting. But it doesn't always happen that way. So for us artists, you just kind of hope that other people would see and share the joy, maybe comment, maybe like, maybe follow or subscribe. But it's okay if that doesn't happen, and because it doesn't happen at the beginning, you know? What you want is to find something that will motivate you to stay consistent in a way, and you kind of like feel the results. So how can you feel the results when it's not really working? If you ever compare yourself to like big channels that have like millions of subscribers or anything, you would notice that they always have less views, or most of the time less views than what they have subscribers. So just because someone has 10,000 subscribers doesn't mean they will always get 10,000 views. Sometimes it may be more, sometimes it may be less, which means when you put out content, it is reaching people beyond the subscribers and the number of followers that you have, which makes you focus more on the bigger picture. So don't think of it like, oh, I only have 5 followers, who cares if I post or I don't. But the reality is that your content is definitely reaching more and beyond those subscribers, right? So that is one thing. To stay consistent is the only way that you can see the results in the long run. But trust me, I'm not here to tell you to stay consistent. No. The piece of advice that I wanted to give is that what you can do is always pick more than one platform. In my journey, I picked Instagram because it was supposedly like the easiest to grow following on, but that's not what happened. Which is okay because the platform is changing. I didn't have much motivation to stay consistent and things like that. But I used to like only post on Instagram and Twitter and not really see much results. I couldn't really stay consistent. But the way Instagram used to be, I know everybody's like not super happy with how the reels are and everything. Think of it this way: before Instagram, you had to always put a finished product. If you put like a work in progress kind of photo, it didn't look that good. And a lot of people like to keep their profile like neat and looking good, which is, I found it almost impossible with Instagram Reels. But I mean, you could still choose a thumbnail, you know. The thing is, say something takes you a week to make and you just don't have time to post more than once a week because one piece or one project is taking you basically 7 days to finish. So, but with Reels or TikToks or Shorts, you can divide the project that you're working on. Maybe you're working on just a small part and then you can film the progress of that part and then post it. But the most important thing that I want to tell you here is that my advice to you, don't restrict yourself to just one platform, right? This might seem like duh, but you have to focus with me here because this is where the motivation will come in. You want to look at all platforms as if it was one big platform for you. Okay, so your profile on Instagram plus your profile on TikTok plus your channel on YouTube. And then say you're posting shorts, TikToks, and reels. They're all the same content, right? But it's different people that are looking at that. Look at it in the bigger picture, that if you got 0 followers on Instagram, but then you gained 1 subscriber on YouTube, that's 1 more person that likes your work and wants to see more. The thing about TikTok, why I like TikTok, is because it seems like no matter what you post, you'll always get around like 200 views. Like it would show it to people, and then if it did good, then it will show it to more people. I'm still fairly new to it, but this is what I found. Like, it happens, and if you ever get like 0 views, it means your video was not following the guidelines of TikTok, because they have some restricted stuff on music, and they have specific things like your video cannot be super poor quality and stuff like that. But if you ever just keep getting like 0 views on your TikToks, you might wanna YouTube what the reasons why I'm getting 0 views on TikTok, and then you'll see a bunch of videos explaining why is that happening. I find that shorts also can reach a lot of people, and I'm so grateful for everyone who subscribed watching my shorts. And I just had like a better experience than just posting on one platform, because whenever you're posting on one platform, I just kept really kind of doubting my art. But this is something you need to like absolutely not do, is doubting yourself, doubting your art. You never have to doubt it, because it's always beautiful. Art is subjective. Yes, you can thrive to make it better and do better, but it has value in its own because you poured your heart and soul, your enjoyment into it. You understand? And you really just have to be proud of it. It's okay if you feel like nobody's watching. I mean, I feel like this time that we live in is kind of very different, you know, where probably back in the day, if one person came and was like, oh, your art is amazing, you'd be so happy. But now, if you had 1 like or 1 comment saying your art is amazing, you wouldn't just feel the same. But it's just the power of social media that we just keep wanting more. But trick here to stay satisfied and to actually be happy with what you have is to appreciate every single view, every single like or comment. And even if nobody subscribes, even if nobody likes or anything, I mean, hey, you're doing what you love, you know, and then eventually it will pay off. I keep seeing artists who had very simple art style and they made it so far, and it just makes me feel so silly that I ever doubted my art when I was trying to thrive and be more realistic, be more you know. I mean, I went a long way. My art used to look not so good, and it definitely has improved a lot, but having a small follower or nobody viewing your work does not mean that your work is not worth it. It definitely is, because what's important is you and what you think, and as long as you enjoy it and be easy on yourself, celebrate the nice things. Make sure you keep your old work so you can compare how far you have come. And look at the bigger picture. Maybe you would like to take a screenshot of your Instagram account or your TikTok or your YouTube channel and just look at it right now. Keep that photo, and then when you gain like even, I don't know, 1 subscriber, 10 million, and then you'll see how far you've come. Because the trick here is that humans will always thrive to chase more. So if you say, oh, I'll be happy with 100 subscribers, you will reach the 100, you'll be happy for a second, and then you're gonna want more, you wanna want 1,000 and then 10,000. So just celebrate that you are the one who is worth celebrating. You are the success. You being here on this earth and doing what you love is the success that you are looking for. So just make sure you enjoy it and everything else will follow into place. I hope that was helpful in any way. If you are doubting my advice in any shape or form, I'm in the same boat as you are, and I found that it was always hard for me to find the motivation to boast. It was hard to stay consistent, which I know now for a fact that just what brings out results. I found that focusing on the bigger picture and celebrating the smallest things, that's what really helps me keep going. It's like if you gained 1 follower or 1 person that subscribed to you, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I have to post content for that 1 person, you know? And then more people will come in. Y'all can have a really great community. I hope that was helpful in any way. Thank you guys. Thank you for each like, each comment and each subscriber. I love you all. My love and peace be upon your beautiful soul.